Hi, I'm Kyle Pearson, and this is the world's smallest Atari 2600. In fact, it's supposed to be the world's tiniest console to begin with. I saw this at the video game museum, and I purchased it, and I kept it in the box for the last couple years because I thought it was going to be very valuable because I'd never seen one. I just saw one over at Cracker Barrel, so they've got a whole bunch of them. So it's not that valuable, so I decided it's video game day today. Why don't we crack it open and see if it actually works, because it seems like it would be very difficult to play. This console actually comes with Centipede, Pong, Missile Command, I can't see, Breakout, Asteroids, Combat, Warlords, Millipede, Tempest, and as far as I can tell, this is the very first console that you can get the Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man actually licensed, because all the flashback ones, I've never seen Pac-Man included. You can find it online if you look for it, but if you want an official licensed one, I think this is the only way to get one, unless you own an Atari 2600 or any of the new ones that 2600 came out. But if you're trying to get the flashback, you can't do it. So anyway, let's check it out. It comes with 3 AAA batteries. We'll find out if they were able to last the last few years or not while I've been waiting. You got a little instruction manual, probably how to play all the games. Actually, it's showing you all kinds of different things. There's Care Bear things and Slinkies, little miniature arcade games. There's little tiny arcade Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, all kinds of different things. So that actually comes in here. This is actually very interesting. These are all those small little games. So it's worth it just to see what else is available. So check that out. Let's pull out the thing itself. It's got a little backdrop, kind of is cool in itself. Looks like it's in your little living room. All right, it's taped in there pretty good, so let's get that out without destroying it, which I think I'm probably going to have to do. All right. Let's see how long it takes me to get this out, or if we're going to need to hit pause. Oh, no, looks like I can pull it up right here. It's really in there. I would hit pause, but I also want to show you how long it takes to actually start playing it from scratch. I don't want to break it. It looks very delicate. There's a cord that actually goes from the system to this miniature TV that's attached. So we really don't want to ruin that. Okay, I see. This is, it is got some plastic things that's holding it to the cardboard, and those are taped in. So you want to delicately open those, otherwise you will damage it. So let's try to do that. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's just open it up here as well. Okay, it's in there better than I thought it was. So they definitely don't want you to get it ruined during transportation. The trick is, don't ruin it while you're trying to open it. So if you're giving this to a small child, you might want to make sure that you do it yourself. Otherwise, they're probably going to get too overzealous and destroy the game before they had the opportunity to play. It is so small, I personally don't think it's going to be that easy to play in the first place. But let's check it out. All right, I think we've got the pieces apart. There we are. Okay. So here's the TV. That is the TV that comes with it, and it does have a cord, and the batteries are in here. So we'll pull this to let the batteries work, so hopefully everything works fine. Now we got to get the game unit out itself. Let's see how that's attached. Okay, that looks like we can just pop it out. In theory. Okay. So boom, that comes out like that. Okay. So we have a very small Atari 2600 joystick, very small Atari 2600 units, and then this has got switches on it, so I assume that's how you turn it on and off. And you've got the television set that you're going to play it on. So let's put that there. Let me quick see if there's a thing that tells us how to turn it on. It is in the print is as small as the unit itself, so it's not too easy to read at all. All right, let's see if I can just figure this out on my own. Okay, there's a little thing that slips back and forth there. This looks like it's fake, so I don't think that does anything. I think it's just this switch here, and I don't know if any of these other things move or not. Because in a real 2600, all of these things move. And then well, that joystick really does move, and the button really. All right, let's see. Let's pull out the little tab. And, oh, it looks like there's maybe a protector on the glass. And I'm not going to mess with it. Let me see what happens when I flip this. Oh, that does not move. Okay. So looks like the on. So let's see if I can switch that to on. All right. It did move. It didn't stay. All right. So maybe the batteries were dead. All right, we're gonna hit pause for a minute as I figure this out, and we'll be right back. Okay, this doesn't appear to have any instructions on it. This just tells you that the batteries are rechargeable. We did find out, however, that on the very bottom there is a switch, and there's also these legs that step out so you can have the TV sit down. So once you flip that switch, which just died, but it was on for a minute, we just turned it off. Let me put it back on, and hope there it goes. The TV actually does come on, and then it says to hit the joystick button to start the game. So I'm going to come around here so we can do this. You can just see my fingers. But let's see what happens. So I hit the button, and then there is the game lineup. So you can go through a Pac-Man, whichever game you want. Oh, Combat's on there. I think there's more. Okay, so I mentioned Pac-Man, so let's just start with Pac-Man. Oh my God. It is actually playable. I am shocked. I didn't think you would actually be able to use this joystick to play the game. And you actually can. This is shocking. And yeah, this looks exactly like it did on the Atari 2600. The ghosts are just as annoyingly flashy as they were before. Sounds the same. I am shocked. This is pretty cool. Oh. one thing that's weird is it keeps making the sound is like as if I keep eating ghosts that I'm not eating. I have not played this in a while, so that doesn't seem right. Yeah, because it keeps sounding like I'm eating ghosts I'm not eating. And doesn't seem like it lasts long enough. It's probably the exact same ROMs, it just doesn't seem like it. Nope, but let's just die here. And we'll try another game. All right. Let's see if we can go back. Don't know how you go back to another game. I did notice that the cartridge moves. So yeah, okay, you click the cartridge and that's like picking another game. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's try Asteroids. Oh, and it even has high scores that you can save. That is cool. Oh crap, it just started. Oh, and I'm facing the wrong direction. This looks like the arcade version, because the Atari 2600 version was in color. Let's see if I push. Okay, if I push down, that hyperspace, and if I push up, that is thrust. This is pretty fun. Now, I can't tell. I don't think it's exactly the same versions that you originally had. I can't tell for sure. That's a terrible game. It's not the easiest game to play, but oddly enough, you can play it. And it does save your high score. That is very cool. So this is, let's see, make sure K. How do you, your score, push, rotate to select letter, press down button for next letter. Oh, okay, all right. So you just go across, left or right, picks the letter, and then you just go down to put the score in there. So yes, there you go. High score was 740 points. So anyway, this comes with a whole bunch of different games in it. It's very cute. This is great for a portable game to take someplace. And for nostalgic reasons, this is going to look fantastic on a shelf. I think it looks better out of the box than it does in the box anyway. So that's the Atari 2600, world's smallest tiny arcade.